Hello, nice to meet you. Without further delay, let's get started. Hello, DGPT, are you there? Are you with me? I wanna keep going with you.
Hello, David. Yes, I'm right here with you. I'm listening carefully. You said, without further delay, let's get started. That's a very nice, formal way to open. If you want a little more casual version, you could also say, all right.
No, 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 no. You don't need to give me casual version this time. Let me speak as much as I can possible. Okay. You know, I just arrived seventh floor conference room to practice speaking English. I think this is one of my Ajit, a secret area. Can you explain Ajit in English? I'm not sure about the real meaning or the real meaning of Ajit. I think it means secret place. Am I right?
Got it, David? Please speak as much as you want. I'll listen carefully, and when you need me, I'll help polish or explain. You asked about attic. The real meaning of attic in English is definition, the small room or space directly under the roof of a house, usually used for storage, sometimes turned into a bedroom or study. Example, we keep old boxes in the attic. My bedroom is in the attic of my grandparents' house. So when you said, this is one of my attic,
TBT, can you spell attic?
yes, of course, David. It's spelled Attic. Pronunciation is ick, like et, ick. Would you like me to give you a few?
However, I mentioned not attic. I mean Ajit. Ajit.
Ah, I see, David. You're playing with the sound. Nathan is a name spelled Nathan. Attic is the small room under the roof, spelled Attic. They sound a little bit similar when spoken quickly, but the meaning is very different. Nathan, Nathan, Nathan. Attic, ick at ick. Example to compare. Hi, I'm Nathan. There are old books in the attic. Would you?
No, 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 no. I'm talking to you about Ajit in Korean. In English, that word spelling is Hideout. I say one time. Hideout.
Ah, I see what you mean, David. You spelled Hideout, which is the English word hideout. Hideout means a secret place where someone hides or spends time away from others, often used in stories like the thieves ran back to their hideout, or casually, this cafe is my hideout when I need to relax. Pronunciation head out, hide out. Two syllables, hide plus out. So if you want to describe your attic or your secret area in English, you could say, this place.
Oh my God, oh my God. So in Korean, Ajit means hideout. In my opinion, its pronunciation was changed when this word came in Korea. At the time, many Koreans were very bad at English pronunciation. So at the time, Koreans called hideout as a ajit. What do you say about this?
Ah, David, I understand what you mean. You're saying in Korea, people used to pronounce hideout as aduk because English pronunciation was difficult at that time. This is actually very common, and when foreign words come into Korean, their sounds often change. We call this loan word adaptation. Example, coffee, kopi, computer, computer, ice cream, ice cream. So maybe someone heard hideout quickly, and it sounded like haida duk in Korean ears. Over time, it stayed like that. But officially in English, hideout is only Hideou, pronounced doubt. The Korean aduk is just a kind of Konglish pronunciation, Konglish parum. So what you said is correct. Koreans long ago weren't used to English sounds, so they made their own version. Would you like me to explain a few other funny examples of English?
Okay, okay. Now I fully understand the meaning of ajit. And if when I talk with you, I think I should mention like I should pronunciate like Hidiao. Back to the first place. Listen, GPT. I think this is one of my Hidiao. I feel very comfort and very easy to practice English speaking.
I see what you're trying to say, David. You want to describe a secret, comfortable place for your English practice. Let's polish it step by step. First, small corrections. You said I should pronunciate. The correct word is pronounce, not pronunciate. You said Sido, I think you mean hideout, Hideout. Your sentence, open quote, I think this is one of my Sideo. I feel very comfort and very easy to practice in English speaking. Close quote. Corrected and natural versions. I think this is one of my hideouts. I feel very comfortable and relaxed practicing English here. This place is like my hideout. It makes me feel at ease when I practice speaking English. This is my secret hideout where I can practice English comfortably. Vocabulary tip, comfortable, adjay. 편안한 마음이 편한 긴장 안 된. David, would you like me to give you a few short shadowing lines with hideout so you can practice rhythm and pronunciation?
No, 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 no. Let's move on to the next agenda. GPT. Pronunciation is not the main point of my speaking practice time. So now, let's move on to the real speaking practice time. I think mindset, I think mindset to convey my thoughts and mind, my feeling to others is one of the most important thing, not the pronunciation. Okay. From now on, I will share the beautiful sentences that I prepared few months ago. Are you ready to go? Are you all set to go?
Yes, David, I'm ready. I'm all set to go. I completely agree with what you said. Mindset and sharing your thoughts and feelings clearly are much more important than perfect pronunciation. Communication is about connection, not perfection. So let's shift into real speaking practice mode. You said you prepared some beautiful sentences a few months ago. I'd love to hear them. Please go ahead and share your first sentence. I'll listen carefully, and after you finish, I can give you.
Okay, here I go. We have a we have a regular R&D department meeting every Monday in the main conference room on the fifth floor. It starts at 9:30. It usually starts at 9:30. It's a very important meeting. It's a kind of a development strategy meeting. Strategy, R&D strategy is very important for many companies. Am I right? Anyway, I always attend because I can get a lot of useful information from it. I always attend because I can get a lot of useful information from it.
Perfect. David, you spoke clearly and structured your ideas well. Let me refine your version so it sounds smoother and more natural in English. Polish version. We have a regular R&D department meeting every Monday in the main conference room on the people's floor. It usually starts at 9:30. It's a very important meeting because it's focused on development strategy. R&D strategy is crucial for many companies, right? Anyway, I always attend because I can get a lot of useful information from it. Alternative expressions. Instead of regular meeting, you can also say weekly meeting. Instead of I always attend because I can get a lot of useful information, you can say I always attend since I gain a lot of valuable insights. I never miss it because it's very informative. Practice focus, flow. Avoid repeating it starts at 9:30. It usually starts at 9:30. You can merge it usually starts at 9:30. Linking, use because, since, as to connect your reasons smoothly. Adding right at the end makes it conversational, which is good. David, do you want me to turn this into a role play? You explain the meeting to me as if I were your colleague.
No, 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 no. I think it's enough. Let's move on to the next one. Listen, GPT. I really want to try. I really want to ensure. I really want to verify. I really want to test my speaking skills that someone who can speak English very well, who use English to speak English very well, can understand my speaking.
I understand, David Finners. You want to test your speaking skills. Not only practice sentences, but also check if someone who speaks English fluently can still understand you, even if your grammar or pronunciation isn't perfect. That's an excellent mindset. Communication is about being understood, not being perfect. Let me refine your last sentence a little bit while keeping your meaning. I really want to try. I really want to endure. I really want to test my speaking skills so that someone who speaks English better than me can still understand.
Okay, okay, I got it. GPT, how about this one? I can get updates on the current R&D issues during the meeting. During that meeting. I can get updates on the current R&D issues during that meeting. It helps me stay informed. It helps me stay informed. It helps me stay informed about the latest problems and agendas in the development process.
Excellent. That's a very clear sentence already. Let's polish it a little bit so it flows more naturally. And I'll also give you some variations so you have options. Polished version, I can get up.
No, 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 no. You don't need to give me polished version this time. Let's move on to the next one. I woke up. I woke up today and I'm in my office now. I woke up today and I'm in my office now. I didn't have anywhere to go. So I decided to stay here and focus on improving my English communication skills. As I've told you many times, as I have told you many times, I live in the company dormitory during weekdays. I thought a lot about whether to go back to my home in Ilsan or just stay here. In the end, I decided to stay in the dormitory and spend time at the office today. You got the point?
Yes, David, I got the point very clearly. You're explaining your real daily situation. You woke up today. You're in your office now. You didn't have any other plans, so you chose to stay and focus on English practice. During weekdays, you live in the company dormitory. You thought about whether to go home or stay. Finally, you decided to stay in the dormitory and use the office. Everything is understandable. This is exactly the the kind of real-life storytelling that helps you practice natural English. Even if grammar isn't perfect, your meaning comes across well.
Okay, I got it. How about this one? I have to leave the room when I'm at home and and the office. I have to leave the room when I'm at office, when I'm at meeting, when I'm attending the meeting. I have to leave the room. Could you please translate it in, could you please translate this sentence in Korean?
Of course, David. I'll translate your sentence into Korean exactly as you said it. I have to leave the room when I'm at home. And the office. I have to leave the room when I'm at office.
No. My bad. It's my bad. I said lead, not leave. I said lead. I have to leave the room when I'm attending the meeting.
I got it now, David. You didn't mean league, like 축구 league. You meant leave. 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 떠나다. 나가다. I have to leave the room when I'm at home. I have to leave.
No. Lead. I have to leave the room when I'm attending the meeting. However, I think this word, I mean lead, lead, sometimes can make misunderstanding because it's very similar to leave, leave, and lead, not lead. Lead, lead, leave. These three words are very similar in pronunciation. Am I right?
David, excellent point, Memtar. You are noticing one of the trickiest parts of English, the word lead. It can be confusing because same spelling, different sounds and meanings. Let's carefully separate them. 1. Lead a verb meaning to guide, to be in front. 이끌다, 선도하다. Example, she will lead the team. 2. Lead noun, metal, lead, meaning the heavy metal knob. Example, old pipes were made of lead. 3. Lead, past tense of lead, led, spelling L-E-D. Example, he led the project last year. So lead equals lead, 이끌다. Lap, kumsok. Kwabayang, about lead balloon. Your sentence, I have the lead balloon when I'm attending the meets. In English, there's an idiom, go over like a lead balloon, meaning something failed badly. Nobody liked it. Example, my joke went over like a lead balloon. It completely failed. So if you want, you could say, sometimes my ideas in meetings go over like a lead balloon. 내 아이디어가 회의에서 전혀 반응이 없다. David, do you want me to show you a few sentences that compare these three lead, lead, side by side so you can practice hearing the difference? Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
I didn't say anything. It's just a technical glitches. Never mind. Could you please could you please explain that meanings one more time?
Of course, David, let me explain one more time, slowly and clearly. The tricky word lead one, lead verb lead, meaning to guide, to be in front, to take charge. Example, she will lead the team. 2, lead, noun, metal, lead, meaning the heavy metal, nap, example, old pipes were made of lead. 파이프 납으로 만들어진. 3, leady, past tense of lead, spelling L-E-D. He led the project last year. 그는 작년에 그 프로젝트를 Idiom, go over like a lead balloon, meaning to fail completely, nobody likes it. Example, his joke went over like a lead balloon. 그의 농담은 전혀 먹히지 않았다. So remember, lead, led, lead, lid, led. David, do you want me to give you a mini pronunciation drill so you can practice these three clearly?
GPT, listen, at this point, mm, I mean, this confusing situation, this demanding situation makes me avoid to use the word lead, L-E-A-D, because maybe if, GPT, if I use this word in real life situation, maybe, this word makes my communication partner confusing because this word, lead, lead, causes many hearing troubles. What do you say about this?
I hear you, David. You're describing a situation where this confusing word lead makes you want to avoid it because you're afraid your communication partner might misunderstand. That's a very realistic feeling. Many non native speakers do the same thing. Let me carefully polish and clarify what you meant, your idea in smoother English. At this point, this confusing and demanding situation makes me want to avoid using the word lead. If I use this word in a technical discussion, my communication partner might get confused. Because of this word, communication could face many difficulties. Key points: keep avoid using not to use because it may cause problems. Technical discussion slash electrification. I think you meant a technical or engineering meeting. Causes many sharing troubles, better as causes miscommunication or causes confusion. So in professional settings, instead of saying just lead, you can be more specific to avoid confusion. Leadership instead of lead as a verb. Project leader instead of someone who leads. The metal lead instead of just lead. This makes your communication clearer. David, would you like me to give you a list of safe alternatives you can use in business?
I got it. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. This is, as you know, this is my speaking practice time. So I think it's better to practice more sentences.
Perfect. David, this is your speaking practice time, and more sentences means more mouth memory. Here's a new set of practice sentences you can try. They are simple, but
Okay. Let me speak. Let me share. Let me share with you next sentence.
go ahead, David. I'm listening carefully. Take your time, share your sentence, and I'll be ready to support you with corrections or alternatives if you need them.
This is the core area of product realization and customer satisfaction. This is the core area. I say sometimes this is the core area of product realization and customer satisfaction. These processes respond to customer requirements and lead to the customer satisfaction.
David, that's a very strong sentence already. It sounds professional, just like something you'd find in a quality manual or an audit presentation. Here's how we can polish it slightly for flow. Polished version. This is the core area of product realization and customer satisfaction. These processes respond to customer requirements and ensure customer satisfaction. Alternative ways. This is a key part of product realization and customer satisfaction. These processes.
Don't mention your opinion. I mean, GPT, how can I express this feeling when I think when I say that I want to cut your speaking and when I really want to restart my speaking practice, how can I speak at that moment?
That's a very good question, David. You want to politely interrupt me and take back the floor to restart your speaking practice. This is very natural in English.
Yes, certainly, exactly, absolutely. When I really want to politely interrupt your speaking, how can I say?
Perfect. David, let's make a mini script for practice. I'll play the role of someone talking too long and you practice cutting in politely. So, as I was saying, the R&D department has many challenges and we need to prepare reports and also consider the quality strategy for next quarter. And another important thing is you. Sorry to interrupt, but let me continue. Or excuse me, I'd like to restart my practice now. Or if I may, I'd like to get back to my point. Other polite options. Could I just jump in here? Let me stop you there for a moment. I'd like to continue my part. Sorry, may I continue from here? These are all natural, polite ways to take back the floor. In English speaking meetings,
Okay, okay, I got it. So you mean I can say, could I just jump in here? Or, sorry, may I continue from here? Sorry to interrupt you. Sorry to interrupt. It's sorry to interrupt you, but let me continue. Sorry to interrupt you. How about this one? Using you between interrupt and but, or skip the you in the sentence. Sorry to interrupt, but let me continue. Or sorry to interrupt you, but let me continue.
excellent observation, David. You caught a very subtle difference that even advanced learners sometimes ask about. Let me explain slowly. Both are correct. Sorry to interrupt, but let me continue. Sorry to interrupt you, but let me continue. Difference in nuance. One, without you, sorry to interrupt, but let me continue. This is more common in meetings and conversations. It sounds neutral, polite, and smooth. It focuses on the action of interrupting, not the person. Two, with you, sorry to interrupt you, but let me continue. This is still correct, but it sounds a little more direct and
Okay. However, I prefer sorry to interrupt, and excuse me, and if I may. I think if I may is one of the most polite expression when I really want to cut or interrupt someone's speaking.
You're absolutely right, David. If I may is one of the most polite and elegant ways to interrupt in English. It's very professional, often used in meetings, conferences, or formal discussions. Comparison of the three you like. One, sorry to interrupt, polite, simple, and clear. Common in business meetings, slightly apologetic tone. Two, excuse me, polite, but a little more neutral and shorter. Works in both casual and formal situations. Good if you don't want to sound too apologetic. Three, if I may, very formal and respectful. Good for professional or serious discussions. I respect your speaking, but I would like to add something. Example in a meeting. Colleague, as we all know, the R&D project is facing some delays due to resource problems. If I may, I'd like to add a comment about the schedule. David, would you like me to prepare a mini role play with you using all three? Sorry to interrupt, excuse me, if I may, so you can feel the difference in tone?
Good suggestion. Excellent suggestion. However, I don't have time. There is no time to play mini role play with you using all three. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. Excuse me, if I may. So let me finish. I mean, let let me get back to my work. I'm going to go fifth floor. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go fifth floor. From now on, I'm gonna go fifth floor. You understand?
David, I think I need to check with you carefully. You said, open quote, I'm going to go Peep 2 Pro. Close quote, at the moment, it's not clear what Peep 2 Pro means. It sounds like maybe a nickname.
No, 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 no. I'm gonna go People's Plural. People's Plural. It's my bad. My pronunciation still not enough to make someone understand perfectly. I said I'm gonna go People's Plural. Five plural. One, two, three, four, five. Five. People's. People's plural. You got the point?
Ah, okay, David, I think I understand what's happening. You're trying to say a word, but the pronunciation is coming out differently. Don't worry, this happens to everyone when practicing. Let's slow down together. You said Peepus Pro, Pive Pro, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Pive. I think maybe you are aiming for People's Pro or Vivo Pro or FIFA Pro, like a game, or maybe Peep to Pro from begin.
No, 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 no. I really wanted to say I'm gonna go People's plural.
Ah, now I understand, David, you meant I'm going to go keep explore. Correct form. In English, we wouldn't say keep explore. We would say keep exploring with ing form. So,
No, 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 no. I say one more time. Listen to me very carefully. I'm going to go People's plural.
got it now, David. You're saying I'm going to go keep a score. Correct form. In English, we
No, 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 no. I said I'm going to go People's plural. People's plural. Third, fourth, people's plural. Floor.
Ah, David, thank you for slowing it down for me. You're saying peepus plor, plor exlu. I think what you are really aiming for is people explore. When spoken quickly, people explore can sound like peepus plor. Correct form, people explore. I'm going to go people explore. If it's your slogan, or even better, I'm going to keep exploring. Why it sounds like peepus plor.
No, no, no. Floor means 바닥 in Korean. Floor. Floor. People's floor.
Ah, okay, David. Now I think I understand better. You are not saying peepus plor. You are talking about plural, the opposite of singular. Hash sharp, meaning of plural, 복수의 둘 이상을 나타내는. Plurals have 복수형. Examples, singular, one book.
No, 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 no. I said Floor. Floor. Floor.
Ah, thank you, David. You're spelling it slowly. Faoor. But I'm still not sure which exact.
Floor. Floor.
Ah, perfect. Now it's clear, David. You mean floor? Hard floor, spelling Loor. Pronunciation floor, plor, meaning one, padak, the surface you walk on. Tung, examples. The floor is clean. Our office is on the 5th floor. 우리 있다. He dropped his pen on the floor. 그는 바닥에 펜을 떨어뜨렸. David, earlier you mentioned the people's floor when talking about your R&D meeting. Did you mean the floor where the people's office is, like
People's floor. People's floor. Fifth. Floor.
Thank you, David. Now I hear it more clearly. You're saying deep explore, FIFFLO. I think what you're aiming for is deep floor or deep explore. If you mean deep explore, explore deeply, 깊이 탐구하다, 깊이 탐험하다. Example, in this practice,
No, 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 no. I say one more time. I really want to make this pronunciation clear in this time. I'm going to go fifth floor. Fifth means five. Floor means 바닥 in Korean. I'm going to go fifth floor now.
David, now I understand. You're not trying to say a normal English word, you're making your own special phrase with meaning in Korean. You said peepus tide, cho류 빌물 썰물 attack. Yeah. Together, peepus.
음, you seems to me different today. I think your hearing is not good like the other days.
I see what you mean, David Ninner. You want to say that today my answers feel a little bit off, maybe not as sharp as usual. Let me help you polish your idea into natural English. Natural versions. You don't seem very sharp today. It feels like your responses are not as good as usual. I think your performance is not great today, right? About your words. Crunch usually means 압박, 위기, e.g. time crunch. It doesn't normally mean not good in this context. Shooting usually means shooting a gun or
David, that's exactly what I say. You don't seem very sharp today. You don't seem. You do not seem very sharp today. It feels like your responses are not as good as usual. I think your performance is not great today, right? I think your performance, I think your hearing performance is not great today, right?
Um, good job, David. You're really experimenting with different versions. Let me carefully walk you through them so you know which are natural and which are a little off. Natural versions. You don't seem very sharp today.
Okay, okay, I got it, I got it. See you next time. I have to go. I'm going to go fifth floor now. Okay, bye for now.